Hey guys, welcome back to Tell It How It Is Tarot. This is going to be for the zodiac sign Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for your love life. I already shuffled and premeditated on the cards. Guys, I'm pretty much going to skip my normal intro. I do want to state though, because I don't feel like I need to say it every time, but I do got to state real quick that I can't accept personal reads at this time. I'm having health issues at the current moment and I'm scheduled for surgery and I really got to focus on my local reads. So, I don't want to have to cancel on you guys and all that. So until my health issues, until I know what direction they're going, I'm just putting a pause on that at the moment. I will let you know when that opens up. And also guys, because most of you guys know the drill, but some people are still like extra sensitive and need to be told that the reading is not going to resonate with everyone. It is impossible for every reader to read for every single Cancer out there. Some Cancers are getting married, some are getting divorced. Not every story can be your story, and I know most of you guys are understanding about that, but some people get really angry in defense. I know, it's crazy, but they do. People get super sensitive when they watch general read and it doesn't resonate with them all the time. So keep that in mind, guys. Also, it can always be vice versa. So if you guys don't already know, I already premeditated and shuffled on the cards. We're going to take a look into your partner's energy, your energy, this current situation, how they feel, how they think, the outcome. Some advice for you. What is coming from now anywhere to the next 3 months? And then we're going to pull some cards from my Twin Flame deck to see if they could say anything to you. What would they say? Okay? So we're going to jump right into it, guys. I am trying to shorten the reads. I'm actually trying to add more stuff to my channel and different extra spreads for you guys. I know I have to do a reconciliation spread coming up. I'm going to start doing those like every 3 months to see if you'll reconcile with an ex. I want to do other spreads like financial, new love, general, any other stuff, okay? So I'm still going to keep these reads, but instead of doing these big long reads twice a month, I think I might just do these once a month and then do all the other spreads throughout the months. And of course, I'll do small little check-ins. But let me know your guys' take on that because I don't want to change what you guys like and what you don't like, so let me know. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, for your partner's energy, we got the Lover's card, Gemini energy. We're going to clarify that. I don't know about you guys, but that Cancer, Capricorn, it's the full moon tonight. And it is I don't know if you guys know astrology or not, but there has been a Capricorn Cancer solar eclipse series that has been happening for a while now, years, and it's finally coming to an end. Today, July 5th, is the last one and now it leaves the Capricorn Cancer series. So I know Cancers are probably definitely, and with you guys being a water sign, you guys are definitely probably feeling this energy. You guys are probably definitely in your head feeling emotional. Things might just not be going right for you guys. I feel it. Capricorns are going through it too, guys. With the end of eclipses, for those of you guys who don't know, so eclipses go on for a serious amount of time, like 2 years, we'll say. And, there's eclipses that make up like a new life cycle. Well, this cycle that everyone's been going through for like the last 2 years is now we're going to still feel the effects for like the next couple months, but we're heading into a new eclipse cycle actually now with the sign of Gemini. So everyone's about to start like a new cycle in their life, like a new chapter, like a new whatever. If you've been dealing with like bad energy the last couple years, you are finally going to start coming out of it. Like if it's just been one bad thing after another, it's like new life now. Okay, breathing in you. Like if the theme was bad, it's now going to be good because it's new, right? All right, let's stop talking and clarify for you. It is so humid in my house. I'm like dying. Okay, so the Lover's card clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay, so here's what I'm getting, Cancer. I feel like your person that is on your mind Could be dealing with a Gemini, don't have to be. But I feel like they are waking up to their intuition. And I don't want to say this, but I got to tell it how it is. I have a feeling they're starting to wake up. They're starting to acknowledge. I feel like that they were trying this with you, and I feel like they're coming to a conclusion that they need to make a choice when it comes to you. And I feel like they might have been trying to be with you, trying to be happy with you. Maybe they were trying to get to a point where they could very much be emotionally invested into you. The problem is I don't think it happened. And Cancers being so vulnerable and them wearing their heart on their sleeves and them being so emotional, like Cancers can hit and miss. Like Cancers can go through a lot of connections and not find anything deep. But then if they find something that they want and they have their eyes locked in, there is no pulling a Cancer away. And what Cancers can do is they can actually start to believe that a connection is way more deeper than it is. Because if a Cancer wants to imagine that this person is the end all be all, then a Cancer will start believing that they're in love, like mutual. They will start being, a Cancer will be like so die hard for this person. They'll be like, there's no way if I feel this strongly about this person that this connection is not mutual. And a Cancer will tell themselves that this person is equally attracted to a Cancer. And I've seen it happen. And other times Cancers can be a heartbreaker because if they're not locked onto someone, they can come off very emotional or very charming, very sensitive. They can sweep a lot of people off their feet. A lot of people look for the love that Cancer gives, but a lot of times Cancers they go for the people that don't want that kind of love. You know, everyone loves in a certain type of way, and Cancers love in a certain type of way, and certain people don't actually like that. And I feel like you invested your time and your love into a person that knows that they have options out there in love, and they're waking up to the sense that I don't think it's you, Cancer. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on here, okay? Your energy is the Two of Swords. So, you know, with that being your energy, Cancer, you're very easygoing in relationships. Like, you can be. When everything's going great, you can be joyful and loving and harmonious. But the problem is when things start to get confusing for you, or they go south or they go wrong, your mind will start spinning out of control into a million different scenarios, emotional ones at that, okay? And I feel like you're in that energy right now where you will do anything to avoid conflict or argument. So you'll tend to give up actually, like, you'll have standards and you'll have guidelines and you'll give like a person an ultimatum, right? But if this person's like, okay, fine, whatever, and doesn't actually, like, you'll give them the ultimatum hoping that they're going to realize your worth or something like that. But when they don't cave to your ultimatum, it's like you switch up for them. It's like you would rather give up a certain standard and to avoid conflict. Like, you would just rather love and not have conflict. So you'll literally, like, give somebody what they want, even if it's not doing right by yourself, you know? And I feel like you're in that energy right now where I feel like if this person is acting a certain way to you, I feel like you're just telling yourself, well, I'll just do whatever I gotta do. I'll just be however I want to be, or I need to be, you know, to show this person that, you know, I could be the one for them and this and that. And the thing is you're going to make yourself extremely unhappy doing that. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. Yeah, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You want to turn it around with this person. Was I not just saying that, Capricorn? Was I not just, or Capricorn, I'm sorry. It's because I was just talking about the Capricorn, Cancer, eclipse, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But was I not just saying that, Cancer, though, that you're willing to like, I don't know how to describe it. You're willing to give up your own standards to avoid conflict with someone. So if someone's like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and you're fishing for a reason. Well, why not? What went wrong? What happened? What did I do? Why am I not good enough? And this person might try to let you down easy, or maybe push. So maybe they just started saying, oh, well, I don't like your hair, or I don't like your job, or I don't like this about you, or you're too needy, or you're too clingy, or you're too emotional, or you're too crazy. Maybe they just started even like being a little too harsh about it. Not even like they meant it, but maybe they just needed, like, you know. And you're just like, oh, well, I can be better, or oh, I'm not like that, or, you know, or maybe this person's like, oh, I just need space. And you're like, okay, that's fine, take your space, even though you feel neglected, even though you feel like you're not getting what you deserve. It's like you're willing to compromise everything that fulfills you just to keep this person. So you got to ask yourself, is that really what you want? Is that really going to make you happy, Cancer? Because it's like, I feel like when you got your eyes set on someone, you invest into them. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 weeks or 3 months or 3 years you've been with someone. I feel like once a Cancer invests, it's like once they fall in love, they fall in love. And they can be with someone for a month and feel like they have a stronger connection with this person more than they've ever had with anyone else in their life. And they're like, you're the one, I'm not going anywhere, I'm committed, I'm set on you. And this other person can be like, well, I've only been dating you for a month. And a Cancer is like, oh no, it feels like we've been together forever. We're definitely it, you know. And it's not always like that for the other person. But, you know, Cancer being a water sign, that just happens with their emotions. And I feel like Cancer, you want to put the work in. You're in this energy and this conflicting, I don't know what to do. I'm so confused what's going on right now. I feel like one day you're like, I need to move on, forget this person. And then literally the next hour you're like, what can I do to turn this around? So the current situation between you guys right now is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like it could be you, it could be them, but it is a mutual situation. It could even be both of you. But somebody here, if not both of you, is really just focused on other things right now. And I don't think it's you, Cancer, because they're not focused on a commitment with you. And I feel like you want to turn this around. And I feel like they're realizing there's something about this connection that's just... Like, I feel like that this person generally doesn't want to hurt you, and I feel like they're starting to realize that I better get out now before I hurt Cancer anymore. Because it's like, as of right now, I feel like somebody just wants to focus on their goals. It's not even exactly like they need another person. I feel like that this person is just not ready for commitment right now. I feel like there's a sense that they're emotionally unavailable for some reason. I mean, we're going to keep looking, but... Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles in reverse, please. The Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so Mercury's still in retrograde. So this is Gemini energy here. Yeah. Somebody here... Five of Pentacles in reverse, somebody here feels like that they can't do both. Somebody here, so Cancer, sometimes, let's just be real, let's just talk about this stuff, right? Because we're all about growing and becoming, you know, and finding our own bullshit and our own flaws so we can become, like, you know, better partners, better people, more attractive, right? So, because some people adore the way that Cancers love and other people, it's too much. I feel like that this person feels like if they invested any more into you, they would be sacrificing their financial gains in life. They would be sacrificing their goals. So Cancer, you could be going for someone that has plans for their life. Whether that's a better job, college, trips with their buddies, trips with their girls. You know, whether maybe they were planning on moving state before you walked into their life. Maybe they just... were planning on picking up hobbies. Maybe they were deciding, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get really fit. And then you walked into their life. And maybe you just wanted too much of their time. And it kind of made this person like, you know, and I feel like that this person feels like that they can't get what they want in life if they were to be with you. Now, I'm not saying that's the case. You could be a very supportive person and partner and allow them that freedom. But the problem is the more and more you're willing to compromise and give someone their space and their freedom or time with their friends and this and that, you're feeling neglected and you're not actually being fulfilled. But yet, so then this person's making you sad and you're feeling all emotional, which causes a fight. You know, ultimately, too many fights leads a person to say, I'm out, you know? And I feel like that this person is just went out on you, Cancer. And I feel like that this person right now really just wants to, they're not focused on commitment with you right now, Cancer. They're focused on their gains. They're not ready for a commitment right now. So how they feel about you is the Six of Cups. So I'm going to clarify before I get anything. Before I say anything. Also, because it's a mutual situation, I also want to say this, Cancer. As much as I think that they feel the way they feel about the gains and all that, I also feel like you feel like at this point, there is a time when you need to know and when it's time to let go. And I feel like you don't really want to let go. Not really. It's like you're willing to let go right now if you know in the end they'll come back. But I feel like you're not actually permanently willing to accept or let this go forever. And I feel like you feel like you're going to be missing out on an opportunity with this person. Like, I feel like you don't want to be left by them. You might have seen them as a catch. Maybe they were really financially stable. Or maybe because they had so many goals, you thought they would really bring abundance and prosperity to your life. And you really could see yourself with them. And I just feel like you feel like you're going to miss out if you're not with this person. But I don't think you're going to miss out if you're not with this person, Cancer. Because I don't think that this person was ever, you know, even if they look really good on the outside, if a person is not willing to, if they keep making you sacrifice and put all your feelings and emotions and they keep doing for them at your expense, well, you're going to end up a very unhappy person. Oh, geez. Okay, this is why I wanted to clarify and why I took extra time to shuffle. Because I had a feeling. So here's the deal. How they feel about you. Normally when I get a Six of Cups, this is like a reconciliation card, right? This is thinking of fond memories. But here's the problem. This is why before I even said anything, I wanted to clarify. Because I had a feeling. I'm getting this energy off the board that you're dealing with a person who, and I'm just going to say it, I think you were dealing with the rebound situation, Cancer. I think, now, mind you, some people stay in rebound relationships for years. I've seen people stay in relationships for 4 years, 3 years, 2 years with somebody who was just a rebound. And they got comfortable with the rebound. But guess what? As soon as the ex came back around, I've seen it happen on 4 different occasions with people in my personal life. Like, I've seen people do this. When the ex comes back around, like, actually this week, a woman just left her husband for her ex. Her husband said he wanted her back. She left her husband. I don't know what zodiac sign she is. She left her husband 2 days later. She was literally tagging her husband on Facebook, and 2 days later left her husband for her ex. Because she wanted her ex, but her ex was like incarcerated, right? Well, he got out of jail. He started dating someone else because she was married. But then as soon as she was aware that her ex was out of jail, I know, winner, right? Anyway, she left her husband who was madly in love with her for her ex, just like that. And she married this guy. She married her rebound. So, Cancer, I feel like when I asked the cards how this person feels about you, and I got the Six of Cups, I feel like that this person is not thinking of you. I think that this person is stuck on an ex. And then when I clarified it, I got the Two of Wands with the Six of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands, a lot of times this could be two past in lives, two people, two options. So we're talking about options with the past, with the Six of Swords in reverse, which means going back to something that was extremely painful. And I'm not getting the idea or the feeling that it's you, because this feels much deeper into the past than you, Cancer. I feel like that this is an ex. Let me know in the comments below. Is there a third party situation, or were you concerned about your person's ex? Was there an ex that you were worried about or that you heard about? Anything like that. Let me know who this person is, because I'm telling you right now, I feel like you invested your time into someone who was not emotionally ready to move on for their ex, but they felt like they needed to and they had to. And I think what they really tried to heal with you, Cancer, and I feel like it didn't work. I feel like over time, they were in their head, they were really trying. I feel like they really wanted this to work at one time, but there were so many things that were just like, Cancer is just not for me. This is just isn't it. And it's not because of you, Cancer. It's because their ex still, and it's from pain. They might think they still have it out for their ex, or they have a thing with their ex, but really, I feel like this is just their ex gave them a lot of good memories and then gave them a lot of pain. And what it did is it caused them to never have the closure they needed. And it caused them to be in this cycle of not really being able to move on from a painful situation. And I feel like your person might think that they're really into their ex, but it really could be just trauma. It's like they don't know how to get rid of this trauma from their ex. And I feel like they almost feel like they need to give it another go, or they're thinking about their ex, knowing like either A, I'm just not ready to move on because I can realize this, or like B, like I might need to go back to my ex just to see if there's something there left there, because I cannot deal with these feelings anymore. And I don't even know if they've expressed it to you. I would imagine honestly that they probably wouldn't express that to you, but who knows, you might have a very open partner. How they think about you in this situation is the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I feel like they're trying to be very logical about this situation. And I feel like it's not easy for them to just cut you out of their life, or to do what they need to do. But I feel like that your person's not really thinking with emotions right now. I feel like they want to better themselves. They want to focus on goals. They're not ready for commitment. Even if they were committed to you, like I said, I have this energy of it was a rebound, and I'm really sorry to say that, but it's best you know now, right? You don't want to be like that person who marries a rebound and then gets left when the ex comes back around. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. By the way, that was a bitch move. I feel so bad for that guy. He came to me crying like he needs a tarot read, he needs love advice, he wants to get her back. And normally I love coach people and help them get their exes back, but it's like how do you tell someone like that person's not worth getting back? Like that's never gonna be. If they married you and weren't in love with you, there's no saving that. Okay, Queen of Swords. Oh, we gotta hurry up. I'm taking too long on your read, Cancer. Okay, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Okay, clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I feel like they're being very logical about the situation, Cancer. And I feel like I said, I feel like they wanted to get over their heartbreak with you. Three of Swords in reverse is healing. Okay, in the same sense, it's like I feel like they were kind of hoping you would bring them that fulfillment. You would help them heal. But I feel like they're seeing this in a very logical situation where I feel like they're more healed. They're starting to become healed from their past wounds. But the more and more they actually heal, the less and less they need you to fall back on. And I feel like they do feel like that they're happy ending now. I feel like they're being logical about what they want in life and their family. And I feel like right now they just want to be with their family and friends to like continue to heal on their own and in their own journey. And I feel like they're being very logical about that. Let's pull the outcome, then we're going to pull some advice, then we're going to see what you need to know or what's coming towards you, and then we're going to pull some cards to see how your partner feels about you, okay? Or what they would say to you. So, Cancer, the outcome for... Let me clarify first. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video because it's a shit show. This is why I should start going live. Do you guys think I should go live? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, boy. Cancer. Oh, you poor guys. Poor gals. You guys got for your outcome currently now. Outcomes can always change, but I'm not getting it. Anyway, you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're missing them. You're thinking about them, but I also feel like this is an unrequited love situation. Clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this connection brings you both a lot of burdens, but for two different reasons. And I feel like you're truly feeling like you're missing out on someone that you really thought was going to be your person, you know? And I feel like that this person is stressed out because they know that and they can't give you what you want or what you need. They don't want to. They know that they will never be able to be the person for you because this person is like emotionless. This person has no love left to give right now. I feel like that this person is really messed up from the past. And a lot of people who are messed up from the past, there are people who get very open about it and talk about it. And then there's people that you would have no idea have so much baggage left for their ex, because there are some people who will not even talk about their ex because of it. Or because they want to look confident. They want to look secure. They don't want to look like somebody who's pinning over their ex, so they won't even say anything about it. The problem with that is you can get into a messy rebound like that, and I feel like that's like what transpired here. Like, I feel like that is what's occurring. Oh, this is horrible. There's not, at this point in time, Cancer, you guys will not be reconciling. There is no long-term future with this person, this connection. You will constantly never feel like you're getting the love that you deserve. It will constantly bring a burden to you. They're not gonna, the idea of being with anybody right now long-term is just stressing them out. Like, this person could very well just have commitment issues. Even if you see them rebounding or with people, it's going to be like an in and out connection. This person, I feel like, is just faking it until they make it in any connections or relationships that they have. I feel like you're dealing with someone who, if they're not pinning over their ex, they're definitely still dealing with baggage and trauma from that situation. So okay, yeah. So your advice for this connection is the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Your advice is to hold back. Hold back from this connection. I wouldn't even try to be vulnerable with this person anymore. I don't think that that's going to help your case. And I think it's just going to push this person further away at this moment. You need some space and you need some distance right now. You actually need to be almost greedy with your emotions, because you have the Four of Pentacles here, which is like a selfish, greedy energy, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, also selfish, greedy. And it's because this person doesn't deserve that stuff from you right now. Because I don't believe that this is your person, Cancer. Even if, Cancers do this, when they will be set on stone that someone's their person, when this person could be completely different in feeling. Like, Cancer will be like so in love, and this person will just like have this little feelings for Cancer, and Cancer's like, oh, we're meant to be together. And when Cancers get hooked, they get hooked. I mean, being a Cancer with their emotions in the love department can be a curse, you know, unless they're like one of those player ones who, you know, find the right compatibility with someone where, you know, someone's like drooling over a Cancer. But it's saying your advice is that you need some distance. You need some distance from this person, and you really should take this time to kind of show them what they lost, Cancer. Make yourself a better person. Make yourself more attractive. Make yourself more financially stable. Maybe look into getting a promotion, or, you know, going for a higher position in your company, or taking a trade school, or going back to school or college, or anything you can do. Maybe be an entrepreneur. Maybe do something on the side for money, you know. So many people do stuff. They do arts and crafts. They do workmanship, you know, anything that guys and girls do, men and women. You know, there's so much that you can do. Just work on your gains, work on your attractiveness, work on your beauty, you know, and take your distance to do that. That way, if you run into this person, you see this person, or they do end up contacting you down the line, you're like a new and improved person 2.0, and they're going to see what they lost. Like, you need to, you know, and you don't want to be chasing them down or in contact with them while you're growing, because you want to shock their system, right? You want them to see you and be like, whoa, they lost all this weight, or they gained all this muscle, or they did this to their hair, or they got a new tattoo, or they got this whole new house, or this whole new car, or this whole new job, and they're like a completely different person. Whoa, what did I lose? What did I miss out on? And that is the effect that you want to have on this person, okay? Let's take a look into seeing what's coming into you. But that's your advice. Your advice is to hold back from this person and take some distance. But let's see what you need to know, or what is coming towards you anywhere from now to the next 3 months. Okay, Cancer, so here's the thing. This, to me, feels like more of a warning. You got the Nine of Cups in reverse of what you need to know, what is coming towards you, what you should know, clarified by the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse. Here's what I think. 2 things off this. 1, I think that you're really trying to still and going to continue. I feel like you might not take my advice. I feel like you're going to continue to pursue this person, because you're just not going to be able to help texting them. You're going to crack. You're going to tell yourself, I'm not contacting them. I'm not going to look at their social media. I'm not going to hang out with them. I'm not going to show up to where they are. But then there you go. Wanting to talk to them, wanting to contacting them, hoping that it's going to work out. If they contact you, I feel like you're going to run right back into their arms, and you're going to compromise and give up everything, you know, for them. And what's going to happen is this person is going to disappoint you, because I really think you're putting them on a pedestal. I really think that you are making them out to be somebody that they're not. I think you're thinking that this is a greater person than they actually really are, or that this person means more to you than they really do, or that this person makes you happy. So even if you've had a long-term loving relationship with this person. I feel like you have not accepted the fact that this person just does not make you happy. Because you might be just stuck on, well, they did make me happy. We could be happy again. But if it's not happy now, then that is what you need to focus on. If this person isn't willing to do what they need to do to make you happy, and it's not a happy situation that you're in, and chasing them and begging for their love and their attention is not making you happy, and they're not willing to change that, then that means the situation is going to stay like that. And it's only going to snowball effect into a bigger, worse emotional situation. And I also think you need to keep an eye on out, it's summer, quarantines are lifting, lockdowns are lifting, don't go out there and like drink your sorrows down, okay? But what happens is, I think because you're going to be so emotionally invested in this person, I think that you're going to start turning a blind eye to other options out there. Because you have other options, I feel like, coming, and you're taking them for granted. So it's like you're going to start doing, now remind you, this could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. This could be the whole 3 months. This is from anywhere from now into the near future. But I feel like you're going to start being presented with, like, people are going to start chasing cancers. And you are going to start taking these options for granted. You are going to do to these new people what this person is doing to you. And you're not going to see what you're going to turn down, like an actual connection or somebody who actually wants to be with you. You're not going to think it's what you want. And I feel like it's just because you're going to be, this is like a cycle. This is a weird reading, because it's like you want this person, like somebody wants you, but you want someone else, but they want someone else. Like, that's the situation it feels like. And I'm saying, like, this feels like the situation you're coming into. So I'm not saying, like, for a fact as of right now somebody wants you, but I feel like once you start going out more and seeing people, you're going to start noticing that people do want you. But the problem is you're going to want this person who isn't healed from somebody else. And I feel like you're also going to be feeling, because of this energy, because of that, you're also going to be really sad, and you're going to feel like that this person took you for granted. You're still going to be sad about this breakup, and you can't do that. You need to really, really just realize that if they're not making you happy right now, they're not going to make you happy until they decide that they want to make you happy. The situation is going to stay like this, and you've got to ask yourself, why am I even fighting for a situation that doesn't make me happy? And tons of people love cancers. And, right now with the eclipses and everything else, like going like the astrology aspect, hang in there, guys, because I know you feel like life sucks right now, but cancers are going through an ascension in love right now. They're going to start these last 2 years, cancers. I know I'm an astrologer too. I don't talk about astrology on here, but just real quick, because I know you guys didn't come here for a planetary talk. But this is important, because cancers need to know that this eclipse season that just passed, the last 2 years, was specifically targeted at Cancers and Capricorns. Everyone was affected, but Cancer and Capricorns were targeted in different areas of their life, and Cancers were targeted in their house of partnership. Cancers are in a position right now where they are going through it in love, because they are going to start realizing things about love and starting a new chapter in love, one that they have not experienced yet. You're going to start thinking about partnerships differently, how you come off in partnerships, what you give, what you want, what you get. And you're going to have a completely different vibration that's going to open up a whole new door of options for you. And it's also going to close the door to a bunch of people you thought you wanted that you no longer do. Okay, so, you're going to be going through it. This eclipse energy is going to last for another 6 months, and then it's done. But it's definitely like the end of it. Even the next 6 months is not going to be nearly as hard as the last 2 years were. But don't ignore other connections. Give them a chance. Even if you just got to date around and keep it light and fluffy. Kiss a couple princes until or frogs until you meet your prince. Okay, but don't keep investing into something that's not mutual. The love here is unrequited, Cancer. Unrequited. And I feel like because you do love so deep, that when you do love, I feel like when you do love and you find someone else who mutually loves you back, you're going to be so invested into that person that you're not even going to think about this person. So, we're going to see what your person would say if they could say anything to you. Normally I pulled 2. I pulled 3, so I will just read all 3. Alright, so if I knew then what I knew now, I would have made different choices. I feel like I said, that this person is waking up and realizing that they still have some baggage, and I really do feel like that this person wishes they wouldn't have led you on so much. And like I said, I feel like some people stay in rebounds for years, and I don't even think sometimes people know they're in a rebound, because they can have really good moments and really good weeks where they do feel like, you know what, I'm moving on, I'm in love, and then, but when they have more time in their head where they know they're not moved on, or they know they're still dealing with trauma, then they feel good, well, then that's when someone comes to the realization, and I feel like that's what it is. Your person also says it's easier just to stay away right now. So I think that your person is really needing some time to think on stuff. I think they're really trying to figure out, like I said, choices. The High Priestess here, this is about intuition. This person is waking up to their intuition. This person's trying to find out what's really going on, because I think your person is just in a bag of nuts right now. It doesn't feel like they're a player. I mean, they could have been. But I'm not getting some evil energy. I'm really getting that this person just is lost in their own emotions and what they really need right now. The person also says, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Yeah, I feel like that this person, you remind them of love and a relationship, and I think it brings up old memory. You might remind them of someone from their past, and you might not even know it. But I feel like when they look, I feel like dealing with you definitely resurfaces some things. I feel like the more you've tried to love them, the more it's kind of shut them off, in a sense, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, if you want to be notified for future videos of mine, hit that bell, okay? I'm going to be adding some things in my channel. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking I might do these readings that I just did now only once a month instead of twice a month, so I can add all these other type of readings to my channel, other kind of love readings, are you going to reconcile with an ex, or what actions we're going to take, new love, just different spreads, money, finances, general, things like that. But I mean, let me know, because I don't want to change it up if you guys like what this is, so anyway, guys, I will see you guys. I'm not going to just change the channel overnight, so don't worry. So I'll see you guys, if you guys stay tuned. I plan on doing a new spread next week. So hit that bell. If not, I will see you guys mid-July for your next Cancer reading. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.